Hi guys, Gedusek here, and I am back with yet another MQL5 tutorial. So in the previous video I worked on the currency strength meter indicator, which is a part of my market master series. So in this one I will finish the currency strength meter and I will show you how to add it to the market master. So this is what we have so far. This is the currency strength meter that we created. So now there is one fix that I did after I recorded the video. So now I will show you what that change is. And yeah, then I will use the currency strength meter as a resource for my market master and I will integrate everything together. So yeah, let's do it. So this is the code, and the only thing I had to change is that I had to increase the shift variable by 1. Okay, so this is the only thing you need to do, because without the shift increased by 1, the currency strength meter didn't perform well in the live market, because it was constantly updating, basically based on the current candlestick, which is something we don't want to do in this case. So that's why I had to increase the shift by 1. And besides that, everything is the same. I didn't do any changes because I don't need to, because everything works correctly. So now the thing is, how can I integrate this indicator into the market master? So it's something I have never done on this channel, or at least I think so. So it will be something new, and I hope it will be interesting to learn this technique, let's say. Okay, so we start as usual. Since we will be working with new feature, I have to create a new input field for that feature, okay, or input space. So let's do it, I guess. So let's create input group, and let's call this currency strength meter settings. Okay, so now what settings do we need for the currency strength meter? For that, the only thing we have to do is that we have to check these settings that basically go into, or that we use inside the currency strength meter. So let's just copy these 2 lines and paste them here. Okay, and I'll just rename these variables. So input currency strength meter period, and this will be input currency strength meter time frame. Okay, so just renaming the variables. Okay, so now since this is like custom indicator, okay, I will treat this as any other custom indicator, meaning I have to define it as a resource. So I will scroll up here to my resource section, let's say, and let's define it as a resource. So here you have to be careful with basically the path to your indicator. In my case, it's under YouTube folder as well, and it's called MA currency strength meter.ex5. So let's compile this, and I don't have any errors, so that's good. So now the process is still the same. I have to create a handle for the currency strength meter, and then I have to basically load the indicator inside the handle. So let's do it. So this is my handle section right here, as you can see. So let's just create currency strength meter handle. Perfect. So now the next step is to initialize the handle, as I said just a moment ago. So this is my initialize indicators function. So let's do it here. So currency strength meter handle is equal to I custom current symbol, current period, and now the name of the indicator is equal to the path to the indicator. So let's do it. So indicators, YouTube, and currency strength meter.ex5, and now I have to also input basically the inputs. Okay, so it's input currency strength meter period and input currency strength meter time frame. Perfect. So now this is basically where the fun stuff begins. Okay, so far the process was the same as we are as we know it. Let's say, yeah. So now this is where the new stuff comes in. Okay, so if I just leave it like this and I compile it and I deploy the indicator, the currency strength meter, sorry, not the currency strength meter, the market master, let's just check what will happen. So this is my currency market master. Let's deploy it, click OK. So it does open the market master, but we can't see the currency strength meter. So why is that? It's pretty simple. When we integrate when I define an indicator as a resource for my main indicator, it means that I will be able to basically work with the buffers of that indicator. Okay, so for example, with VWAP, when I integrated VWAP, I had to define it as a resource, and then I was able to use it and to get basically data from it. Okay, so that's basically what this allows me to do. But in this case, I want to plot the indicator on the chart. Okay, I don't want to get its data, its values, yeah, from the buffers. I want to plot it on a chart. So this is how you do it. I haven't done this in a long time, so I hope I will get this right. So we basically do everything on init function. Okay, so what we do is that the first thing we do is that we call this chart indicator add. Okay, so now this function requires us to input three arguments, three parameters. So chart ID is 0, subwindow is 1, and indicator handle is currency strength meter handle. Perfect. So now this is the first step. It's very simple. Yeah, this is the first step. Now the second step is to create string called currency strength meter short name. Okay, and now I will do this. So currency strength meter short name is equal to chart indicator name 010. Okay, so this is like this function chart indicator name does return a short name of this specific indicator. In this case, this is for the currency strength meter. And why do I need this short name? It's very simple. When you are basically adding indicators on a chart like this, you also have to destroy that plot of the indicator on the init function. Okay, so this is why I need a short name. So chart indicator delete, which is right here. So chart ID is 0, subwindow is 1, and now it wants the short name from me, and the short name is equal to this variable right here. So let's click on compile and let's check it. So now I will open the market master once again, and let's see. So now, do we have it? We don't. Okay, that's perfect. So I did a mistake somewhere. Chart indicator add currency string. Oh, yeah. So it's obvious, yeah. I hope you can see it as well. So what's the error? Both of these lines of code are okay, yeah. The thing is that I initialize the currency strength meter handle in this initialize indicators function. So I am trying to add the indicator before I can do it, basically. Yeah, so I have to just copy this and let's just paste it here. And now when I compile this, it's there. Yeah, very simple. So now I can basically see the market master and the currency strength meter at the same time, which is huge help, yeah, which is huge. So now you have basically two options. So I added basically the currency strength meter settings into the market master indicator. So you can change the settings here. So for example, one day, click OK, and then it will change, okay? Or as you can see, we added the currency strength meter as an indicator. So now you can only work with the separate indicator right here. So you can, for example, change this to 1 hour and it should change. Yeah, so like you have two options how to work with the indicator after the market master loads it on your chart. The second option, or the second way, as I just showed you, is more convenient in a sense that it doesn't basically repaint everything. There's one thing I have to check. As you can see, we are missing some text here, so let's just delete this and let's just check this. Okay, so now I have all of these texts, so let's just change this to 1 day. So this is like a daily currency strength meter. Let's change this to 1 hour. This still works, okay, perfect. So I guess the issue occurs when I change it like this. 50. Okay, so yeah, so okay, yeah. First of all, I can't do this. I forgot to mention it before, I guess. What you can't do is that... Okay, so there are two things I have to say to you. So the first thing is that use the first option for changing the indicator parameters. So go through the market master indicator. Otherwise, the text will look like this. Yeah, it won't work. And the second thing is that you have to be careful with this input currency strength meter time frame. So the rule is that you can't input lower time frames than the time frame you are currently on. So what I mean by this, so for example, right now I'm on 1 hour time frame, and when I set this to, for example, 1 day, it does work well. Yeah, this is 1 day currency strength meter. This is okay. But when I go here and when I change this to, for example, 5-minute time frame, it won't work. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, it doesn't work. The indicator basically stops working. And the reason why, I won't bother you with this for now, but just remember, you can't define, or you can't use lower time frame on currency strength meter than the time frame you are currently on. You can only use equal time frame or larger, higher time frame. Okay, so I guess this is it. So just one more thing. So now basically the currency strength meter will be a huge help when we will be basically deciding the market we should trade on. So now it gives us an option to see where should we trade, what should we trade. So now based on this, the best thing we can do is that we can either trade on gold and we want to open long positions, yeah, because the gold has very high coefficient, so we can check it. So gold will be uptrend and we want to open buy positions, and as you can see, this is correct. Yeah, this is correct, so it's an uptrend. What we also could do is that we could only focus on the forex currency pairs, and we can, for example, trade GBP-yen, yeah, because GBP is the highest currency pair, or the currency pair not the pair, sorry, the currency with the highest coefficient right now, and yen is the lowest one. So this is the strongest pair, this is the weakest pair. So we can do, yeah, GBP yen. Let me just find it. And we also want to open, I don't have it here, yeah, I do, open buy positions, yeah. So this is super fast way of finding our best setups, let's say. Okay, so this is it for this video. In the next one, I'm not sure what I will be doing in the next one, so it will be a surprise for you. Anyway, thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.